Let's learn exactly how to Lalo in Clash of Clans, especially against a ring base. Welcome back to the channel. My name is CarbonFin. Today we're jumping into a Lalo guide, the base level. I know I've done videos like this before, but we're jumping back into it, a refresher. For anyone that's new to the channel here, welcome. If it is your first time watching, we have so many playlists here. You can definitely check them out. Remember, if you enjoy the videos, hit that like button and subscribe down below for the daily content, because I'm having a lot of fun switching up the editing style, the thumbnails as well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. But for this, we're going to think about the Lalo, because I've got Blizzard Lalo, I've got the Super Wizards, Barbarians, and I would say this is the best Lalo if you're trying to get into it. It's the kind of the entry level, the base level, something that's really good. So things we look for. Number one is going to be sending our Blimp for the Town Hall. I would say 90% of the scenarios on the bases, you're going to send the Blimp to go for the Town Hall. You're not going to land on the Town Hall. You're going to land just before. You're going to use your invisibility spells, right? You're going to use all four of them that are right here. And then for Invis, the Rage, and for the Blimp, right? That's it. You're going to use your Invis, Rage to help grab that value. Okay, so we got to get into this Town Hall. Got it. Now what? What do you go after the Town Hall? Two things you have to keep in mind is the Queen and Royal Champion. So wherever you send the Blimp, you have to then send your heroes to take one of them out. So for example, let's say I sent the Blimp right here and I took this out. I would have to, I suggest for you guys to drop your King and Queen or near where your Blimp was. So either on the same spot or here or here. Let's say I drop the Blimp here. I do not want you dropping your King and Queen over here, because you're going to leave this gap like that. So if you're going to drop the Blimp here, drop your King like this, drop your King and Queen going left or right. But in this case, if you drop the Blimp here, you're going to want to go left because you want to get the Royal Champion. If you send the Blimp over here, you take this out, you're going to want to go right because you want to get that enemy Queen. So whichever way you go, you want your heroes to go for the Queen or Royal Champion. But you also have to keep in mind the clan castle. You want to lure that out with that Blimp so that your heroes can deal with it on the outside of the base. So we're going to think about it like a circle, right? So, and let's say I cut this section out like a pie. We take that out. Now our heroes, our king and queen, have to go for the Royal Champion on this scenario. Or if they go right, they're going to have to make their way all the way to the Queen over here to help take that down. But the reason, if I send the Blimp like this, then they will pull the clan castle out, and then we can deal with it on the outside of the base over there, or we can deal with it on the outside of the base over there. So, okay, let me just go ahead and jump into the attack, and I'll notice right away that there's a few bomb towers, maxed out bomb towers. You cannot send a Blimp into maxed out bomb towers. So right off the bat, I know I can't send the Blimp into these two locations, meaning the only other viable location is pretty much over here, it looks like, because if I send a Hound like this, it's going to get stuck on this air defense, and it will not make, and there could be sinking air mines in this area, and the Blimp will probably not make it to the Town Hall. Let's drop the Hound from the right side, Hound down, and we drop a Blimp right through here. So the Blimp is going in, and let's see, does the Hound pull any sinking air mines? It doesn't look like it, but it looks like the Blimp did. We're going to drop that, boom, and lands, and makes it. Can we drop another Invis through this section? We are taking the Town Hall down. The bomb tower actually got skipped. That went down. Drop another Invis through here, and they take this area down. And can I save onto this last invisibility? I do. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the King here, maybe even Archer, just like that, to grab that area. Now what I want to do is I want to kind of push this King up into this multi-target Inferno. So then I can now make my way over to the Queen, right? Because that's what you want to do. So here goes the King. He's going to move through here. Let's go and drop a super wall break like this. King, where are you going, my friend? You're going up and around. Okay, typical King, doing typical things, right? Drop an Ice Golem through here. So my King's ability will go off. Queen will follow up and around behind the King. All right. So now let's think. Where's the air defenses remaining on this base? Up top at 12, which looks like what my Queen's going to get, and then down south at 6. So I'm going to drop the Royal Champion from up here, and that means my Hounds are going to kind of fly all the way across the base. Royal Champion will kind of go into the scatter shot. She'll make her way around, but we're going to drop the Warden and kind of really fly in with this section. So we're going to move our way through here. The Hound's going to kind of pop and pull any traps. We're going to go do this. Royal Champion now is going to be responsible. Drop another Hound from here. We're going into the core of this base. Let's go and do that. RC's ability actually went off. So, hello, RC ability. Gonna pop the warning ability. Oh, you know what we actually did was, we didn't use the invis. It would have been nice to have you actually use that invisibility spell. Let's go and freeze this area up. Let's freeze you up. Let's drop some headhunters onto the enemy RC. We can haste over this. Queen's got her ability. She's going to make her way into here to the middle. She's locking on to a bunch of different walls. But you can see that value that the queen made her way through. I have some swag spells. Drop some minions, archers, and I guess I don't need this. But we were sending the heroes from where we kind of dropped the blimp, right? Well, you're like, Carbon, you dropped the blimp from this area to the right and you sent your heroes like this. Well, because the super wizards removed this section, I was able to get them to go near that area and help take it down. Here's example number 2, but this one, we're not going to blimp the town hall. Why? Because there's just not enough value near it. Look at all of this space. One, it's very dangerous sending a blimp into a space like this, but also it's just you don't get that value, the chain value to the town hall, things around it. It's just not there. So we're going to send a blimp somewhere in a different location, but now we have to think about our heroes. They need to go for the town hall because I don't recommend you doing a Lalo over it. So if we have to have our king and queen take this town hall down, meaning our king and queen have to come from this angle like that or from this angle like that. So if we think about the blimp and where it's got to get dropped, our king and queen have to get dropped near it. So if we draw up a circle like this, right? And let's say we take a chunk out of the base like this. We take this chunk out. That means, okay, now the king and queen, they can make their way into the town hall. If we did that, if we take this chunk out over here, that means the king and queen can make their way into the town hall like that from those two locations. So that means if we want to get the blimp into this location to take out this chunk that's right here, that means the blimp has to be pretty much dropped somewhere down in this area, right? So it has to take out this stuff so our heroes can go for the town hall. And the blimp has to be dropped somewhere in this area to take this stuff out and drop the king and queen for the town hall. So now that that's happening, we have two locations we can drop the blimp. We have to keep in mind, where's the royal champion? Where's the queen? So if our heroes don't kill the royal champion, that means our Blizzard most likely has to, or the royal champion has to. So let's go actually jump into the attack. And what I'm going to do is I may attack this base twice, 2 different angles. Let's try. Let's go ahead and drop the blimp into here. Try to take this section out. Sui our way into the town hall. And then the next one, we'll do the opposite, right? So let's go ahead and drop a balloon here. I'm going to drop a blimp right on top. So why am I not dropping a hound here? Because the hound will go to this bottom air defense, and I just don't think it will get the value that we want. So the blimp, okay, we're going to do an invis rage here because I wanted to land a little bit further away, but it's going to land near the scatter shot. Obviously, the scatter can't hit the super wizards. So we're pushing our way through. Let's drop another invis. We made the king invis. They're going to skip through the storage here, and they're going to go for the wizard tower. Okay. How did that invis get deployed? I never dropped that. Oh, that's weird. All right, either way, we're going to go ahead and drop the king. He's going to push his way into the town hall. And we got double skeleton popping. Hello. Okay, so we got a ground expo that's over here. If we drop the queen to help assist. And now I got to think about, well, we didn't kill the enemy queen. We didn't kill the enemy royal champion. So let's send our RC to see what she can get through here. But also what we didn't do was we did not lure the clan castle. So that is a big issue. So we have to keep that in mind. So if we go and drop a super wall break, it goes right there. It's not the best. Let's pop this king ability. The town hall is activated. Let's go and drop a poison spell through this area. Royal champion's making her way through. We got a minute 48. We have to keep in mind the time. The town hall should go down from the queen and RC, and it does. RC, get away from the town hall point. You just don't get away from it, huh? Pop the RC ability, skips across, pop queen ability. She goes through here. All right. So I pretty much probably want to fly from the bottom side down here. Reason being, because I need to get that queen down, or mainly push in towards this eagle artillery as fast as possible. Drop some balloons like this. We have another hound coming on the bottom side. We're taking quite a bit of damage. Drop some more balloons, drop some more balloons, drop some more balloons. We're coming across here. We can drop some headhunters like this. Drop a haste. And the headhunters will pop that warden belly. Double giant bomb. Woof. Double giant bomb. That's not fun. All right, the enemy queen goes down. But now notice what is not down. The enemy royal champion, right? So, because my heroes did not take that enemy royal champion down, now I don't have the pathing. We have to find a way to take her down, or the Blizzard has to do it. So that means that you really have to keep in mind the value. You can see these balloons are dying. They're getting absolutely destroyed. That was not the right angle to fly that blimp in, to send the heroes in. So you really have to think about, okay, the blimp, if you're not going to take that town hall down, then the blimp has to, one, pull the clan castle so your heroes can deal with it on the outside, take out the royal champion or the queen, and then you can send your heroes into the town hall. So let's flip the blimp to the other side and see. So if I drop a balloon here, drop the blimp like this at this angle, we want to take out the multi-target inferno. We want to try to take as much of this down as possible. Drop the invis, drop the rage, and here we go. So not only can they take out the enemy royal champion, if I do it right, all right, they can take out the clan castle. They can get all this value through here. Drop another invis. Boom, they're going for that. Or are they going to go for the RC? It looks like they don't want to. You know, sometimes that happens. You know, I just can't help it. So let's drop the royal champion into here. She's going to take out the enemy RC, so we'll drop a headhunter. So that will be cleared. So let's drop this queen to hopefully go up and around. So now they'll push their way into the town hall. My royal champion is pulling some double giant bombs. You know, kind of what happens. Let's go and drop a baby dragon over here to help force them towards this town hall. Ground skeletons popping. Okay. Let's drop another wall break. Why not? Let's see where it goes. It's kind of walking through here. Let's go and pop this king ability. Our ice golem is just in front here. And this queen RC is going through here. Pop that RC ability. Skips across. Drop a wizard on the outside. Queen stepping into the core. But now let's see the Lalo. So the Lalo is probably going to come from this right side over here. So let's go and drop the hound like this. Moving our way through. Boom, 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 boom. And drop the Grand Warden. Probably queen ability. Let's go and freeze. Let's go and haste. Let's do some minions around. Let's do another hound like this. Let's do some headhunters to go for the queen. Boom. And let's go pop warden ability. Another hound like this. And here we go. We're pushing our way straight through. The big thing, though, guys, remember, is going to be that queen. Is she dead? Yes, that queen is dead. All right, we're pushing our way through. We're freezing up this bottom multi for these balloons to push our way through that area. But look at how many more balloons are left. Drop some minions around. We got a poison spell that we haven't even used, which would have been used on that clan castle. And we can save this final freeze haste to get into the scatter shot. But it could be deadly, not going to lie, right? We could have a bunch of traps waiting for us. But that's why we're going to drop this haste spell for the hound to pull some traps. Doesn't look like we find anything of kind of worrisome there. We can drop that poison. It's not going to really do much, but the balloons make their way through. So you can kind of see a big difference there of sending a blimp on one side versus the other. You need to get that value in order to push your way through. So that if you don't blimp the town hall, the blimp needs to pull the clan castle or even kill off the clan castle, have to take out the royal champion or the queen, then you can Lalo around. So now let's jump into a few examples in Legends. So this is a ring base. What's the plan with a ring? Well, you're still wanting to get that blimp to the middle of the base. Where can we go? So we have a sweeper that's pointing here and here. If we land right here, we could take out the town hall and inferno tower. That could be good. So this is symmetrical in terms of the queens on the right side, royal champions on the left side. So pretty much if we send the blimp here, this could be pretty good. So let's do that. So let's go and send the hound like this. And why did I send the hound across that way and not directly like this? Well, because like this, it's not going to pull as many traps. This way, it potentially will. So let's go land, boom, drop the invis. I mean, you got to kind of react there. I can't be looking all over the place. Got to make sure this is all being invisibility spells coming through here. They are, and they're skipping. We got one more invis to use. They're going to lock onto the town hall, and boom. Woo! They do. Okay, town hall goes down. So now the royal champion is still up. So that is now our main focus since we're near it. So let's drop a baby dragon to kind of cut out a little bit more of the funnel out right here. And then we can drop our heroes to go into the RC and then down into here. Royal champion can go in for that. So let's go and drop the king like this. Queen behind for the storage. And then, oh, the queen's getting hit a little bit. But let's go and drop an ice golem. Okay, you could drop the ice golem first, obviously, as well. But now I'm going to use the next wall break to try to break my way in. Let's drop a wizard down south, king's ability. Let's drop a Headhunter onto here. Let's drop another Super Wall Breaker into the middle, and let's drop the Royal Champion to go in for the enemy RC. So the Headhunter helps there. Wizard's setting a bit of a funnel. Now this Royal Champion is going to go in to grab this Eagle, the second layer through here. And the Queen could even step up if she wanted to. She does. She goes for the enemy Eagle, and now we can start the Lalo over the enemy Queen. We got a minute 40 at this point. So we can actually drop the Poison spell through here. RC's ability. We could freeze this right here. And we do, so the RC stays alive a little bit more. And let's start the Lalo from this way. So let's drop some minions for cleanup. Remember, you always got to get that cleanup down. So the heroes are going to the bottom side. Now we start our path from the top. So let's go and drop some more balloons through here as we cut across. So this Hound's tanking Queen's ability because I think she's not going to survive all too much longer. So I wasn't really looking all too much. So let's go. We can freeze the Sweeper. We can drop a haste through here. We can drop some more balloons around. I think we ended up actually killing off the Queen there. We got a red air bomb through here. Do I need to pop Warden ability? Let's pop it through the scatter shot. Drop another archer. And yeah, pretty simple. We're flying our way straight around. Let's go and drop a freeze down here through that red air bomb. Very nice. You can drop a freeze on the scatter shot yet again. And drop the minions for clean up some archers as well and 2 headhunters. But yeah, so the Blimp makes it to the town hall. Cuts that wedge out, right? So we got a circle, as you can see. We cut this wedge out with the Blimp pretty much. Our Sui comes down here, and then the Lalo goes up and around the base just like that for the Blizzard Lalo. Base like this, think about that town hall. We got a Sweeper right here, another Sweeper. They're both pointing towards the town hall. You have to keep in mind where the Queen is. Queen's here, Royal Champion's like this. So if we were to land near this town hall, there's not enough room for the Giant Bomb to be located, so we could send a Hound right through here. We are going to get pushed back, but I think we should be fine making it into this compartment here. So I'm going to go with the Hound and with the Blimp. So we're going to get pushed back. I'm going to drop a balloon to go for the Archer Tower, but I think we should make it through here. So let's go with the Invis. Boom, Rage, land. Okay, so we do. Yep, didn't need to use a freeze or anything. We go with another invisibility spell. Town Hall goes down. Giant bombs are over there. Now we're going to use the invis on this side. So they turn around, they get that all down, and then they're going to die in the poison. So don't need to waste anymore. So we can drop a baby dragon down here. So now what's the next part? So we're going to, since this was what we cut off with our Blizzard, now we're going to Sui into the Queen here. We could even Sui our King. We can Sui the Royal Champion like this. Try to wall break with our King there, or try to wall break and try to get all the way to the middle, or even send the Royal Champion there. So let's go and get the King going like that. You know, the Baby Dragon would have been nice actually to drop off to the right side. But either way, let's drop a super wall break into here. Drop the Queen behind. All right. So King's going to go into here. We'll drop an Ice Golem. We will drop a Headhunter, even though it's not going to really matter. Can't obviously drop... Baby Dragon would have been nice right there. We can drop a Royal... I'm going to drop a Royal Champion here so that the RC kind of goes into the court. The super wall break actually is going to target there. Going to pop this King ability. Super wall break makes it there, so the King should push his way in the middle. But this is where I have the invis. You want to use your invisibility spells for your heroes if you have an extra one. But at this point, I don't have much time left, so I do have to start this Lalo. Royal Champion's ability will be forced here. So we're going to get the Warden on air. We're moving our way through, and we can do another Hound from up top. We are cutting our way around. We're going to do the RC ability. We're going to haste into here. Minions are around for cleanup. Always important to get that cleanup going. And we can poison up the Royal Champion. Why not? We can freeze up this area. Drop 2 more balloons. Headhunters will have to come from this side. Freeze this area again. We're going to go in haste. We're going to Warden ability. These balloons, unfortunately, I can't protect that Headhunter over there, but we're easily pushing our way around. Just go and freeze up that Wiz Tower. We got 1 Wizard as well. Drop some Archers in the corner and a Wizard on the bottom side. And just like that. Get a Town Hall. Sui into either the Queen or the Royal Champion. And if you're like, Carbon, which one should I pick? If it's the exact same, like the symmetrical base, same sides, do I pick the RC? Do I pick the Queen? Well, I would usually pick the Queen because the Queen does more damage. Yes, the RC has more HP, but the more damage is the thing. I usually like to pick the Queen, but to be honest, it really doesn't matter at that point. The middle multi, the Town Hall has a bunch of area around it, so you can't get the best value with the Super Wizards. But where's the Queen and the Royal Champ? So we got the Queen and RC on the top side of this base, so that's a little a little tough to try to get into them. But notice how we have the queen and RC next to each other, meaning if headhunters come into here, they can both take that queen down relatively easily. So that could be good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use that to my advantage. So I'm going to try to go with a hound that's like right here, two balloons, and a blimp that's going to cut across this. This is going to be an interesting blimp. I'm going to try to land towards a scatter shot, but I dropped the hound down there to kind of land and get this value. So let's see. Boom, we're going to land right about here, drop a rage. All right, so we want to try to take the scatter shot area down. All right, so we get this, so they could go to the scatter shot next. They do. We can make this go for the ground expo. They do. And then we can make this to go for the core. Go for the super minions in the middle. And perfect. They go for that value. Let's drop an archer like this. And gorgeous. So now we can probably drop like... so the super minions can pretty much die inside of the poison spell. We can drop another archer here. Drop a balloon. And we'll drop the king to go... let's actually drop the king to go into here. So super wall break that. Let's drop you like this. And let's drop the queen here. Drop a baby dragon to go for this. Drop you. Drop a super wall break. And now the king will go into the multi. We'll send the royal champion. Queen will take out the town hall. At least that's the hope. At least that's the hope. We don't have any more invis. Queen, go for the town hall, my friend. Let's drop. Yeah, she does. Okay, send the king into here. King's ability. And now we're going into the enemy queen. So we got a minute 32. Let's drop a balloon onto the mortar as we push our way through. And let's drop a hound up top, up and around. Queen's ability. Drop the Grand Warden. Drop some more of you. Drop some more of you. We're going to drop 3 headhunters into here. We're going to freeze both of them up. Drop you. So we're going to hopefully take this out. Drop a freeze through this area. Drop another hound down here. So that all goes down. Queen goes down. We'll freeze up the scatter shot yet again. All right, so we're moving our way through. It's a very awkward Lalo path. Pop the queen ability. We're trying to save onto this warden ability for as late as possible. Pop the warden ability now as they split off to the core. Because look at all those traps right in the middle waiting for us. I saw that coming. Take out this middle multi if you can. Freeze up you, that wizard tower. Drop an archer down here. Balloons are trying to push their way through. Drop a minion down here as well. So now it becomes a matter of cleanup. Owl, go take out the air skellies. 34 seconds. But this was a very awkward Lalo. Basically, we try to take this down, and then force the balloons in towards the core multi-target inferno. And this looks like it's just going to end up being a time fail here. The balloons finish this all off. They finish the ground expo, but unfortunately, we can't get it here. But we were able to secure the town hall. We got the area down, but we also, since the queen and royal champion were next to each other, we were able to take them both down with the headhunters. And that's why you kind of want to put a king in between. And oh, never mind. It is going to be a 3-star. I thought it was going to be a tie fail. But either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video of the Blizzard Lalo. If you did, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe down below for the daily content. See you guys tomorrow.